Are you concerned about your fertility? Well, there's one thing to do. Check it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do in today's post. Ladies, check your fertility. Not just because you may want to have a baby in the future, but because our fertility is key to our longevity as women. If you've got endometriosis, adenomyosis, or PCOS, you'll especially want to hear what I'm about to share. Fertility is intertwined with a woman's overall health and wellness. Supporting our reproductive health is key and central to many of our body's functions. Hormones rule all. We know how off we feel when one's too high or one's too low. Menopause couldn't make it more clear just how impactful our hormones can be. Now, you may have seen my posts on egg freezing. 10 reasons why I decided not to freeze my eggs. 2 years ago, I visited a fertility clinic after entering panic mode about my endometriosis. I got my egg reserve checked, and based off of the results and a multitude of other reasons, I decided not to go ahead. But that doesn't mean that I'm not anxious about my fertility, like my fellow endo, adeno, and PCOS girls. In a bid to reassure myself, I've gone ahead and purchased an at-home testing kit. Knowledge is power. I may not like the information I receive off the back of this test, but I know that without a doubt, I'll figure out how to navigate my fertility journey. So let's test. First, I need to register my test online. And now we take my sample. It's a blood test, so it's probably going to get really messy. Before I get stuck in, for those wondering, I'm testing my AMH levels, anti-Müllerian hormone. It's a hormone produced by our ovaries, and it's used to estimate our ovarian reserve, the number of follicles you have left. Follicles are small sacs of fluid that sit on the outside layer of our ovaries. They contain immature eggs. Eggs need to then mature to be released during ovulation for fertilization. A mini science lesson for you there. For this test, I first have to swing my arms in a circular motion, whatever that means. Clench and relax my hands repeatedly. I'm now going to go wash my hands in soapy hot water. Be right back. Next, I wipe the top of my finger with an alcohol-free wipe. They recommend using the forefinger on your left hand. And then we're going to prick it with this. Did I do it? I don't know if I did. I then need to massage down on my finger, working towards the pinprick. Slowly but surely getting there. That's half my blood gone. Fuck's sake. This is what happens when you try and film something. All done. Then we just have to do a bit of this 5 times. Fill out our information, pack it up, post it, and wait for the results. Wish me luck. Make sure you tune in for part 2 when I go over my results. Just a quick side note, if AMH levels are low, it doesn't mean that you can't conceive. And egg quality is just as, if not more important than egg quantity. There are ways to improve your overall fertility. If that's something you feel strongly about, which as mentioned earlier, you should, whether you want to have children or not. I'm going to delve into fertility health as part of my Inner Stand Endo series. Managing our fertility is part and parcel of having endometriosis, and you'll see exactly why.